whatever it is, you need a turntable. Without turntable, you won't be able to decorate the cake. So fine, let's move on. Let's start the session. So the first technique which I'll be showing different types of piping techniques, but the first one which we'll be doing is chrysanthemum. It's a kind of flower. So let's start. So for that we will be needing a piping bag, and we have already filled the whipped cream in this, and we will be needing a nozzle which will be tip 61. So if you will ask the name of that nozzle, so the name of the nozzle is tip 61 for making a chrysanthemum. So let's start. We'll be taking one vanilla cupcake. So what you have to do exactly, you have to do is like just hold the cupcake like this, so that you will be able to hold it properly. Not on the edge, not on the outer side, just the middle of the cupcake you need to hold it. Then from the outer border we'll be starting making the chrysanthemum. So what you have to do is like hold the nozzle here on the our boundaries, and just hold it on the upper side and just leave it. Press it, take it out, leave it. Then again press it, hold it out and take it. So you will be able to see it's coming out. In this way you have to make. Just have a lot of patience, otherwise, because the surface of this cupcake is a little small, so you really need to have a lot of patience while doing it. So as you can see, one outer covering we have already done. Now let's move on to the inner part. Again the same process, press it, hold it and leave it. Suppose if in one go it didn't came, try it next time. Whatever gap you are seeing, you just need to fill that gap. You just have to cover all the spaces in those cupcakes. Done. Now just for more decoration we will be needing green color, just to give some extra aesthetics to this cupcake. So in the center of that cupcake we are just going to put a dot. Okay, and okay, so this is done. Yeah, I forgot to introduce you my assistant for today. She is Tabassum. She is a second year student and she is helping me today for my workshop. So moving on to the next one, we are going to make rose. There are very various types of roses generally. Some are rosette, some are roses. So second one is rose. So for rose we have already prepared the piping bag, And the nozzle which you will be needing for rose is number 37. It's little big in the size. Okay, now for rose what you have to exactly do, come to the center and just make a stand kind of thing. Okay, just to give a pillar to that rose. Now what you have to do is like, first see, this outer one should be in the downside and the smaller one should be on the upper side. Okay, don't do like this, the smaller downstairs and the bigger one up. You have to just reverse it. So the wider one will come downside and the smaller will go upside. Now what you have to do is like, just hold it like this and just cover the stand. From all the sides you have to do it. If you'll find something is extra on your tape, just remove it. So it's done. We are just going to make some leaves around the rose, and for leaves we have taken nozzle number 27. Let me just clear it first. Just one. On the inner side we are going to make leaves. Again press. So it's done. Can you just put it for me? So we are done with two piping techniques. One was chrysanthemum and the next one was roses. The next is rosette. So for rosette you need a piping, you need a nozzle whose the number of this nozzle is number 3. Okay. So you need this kind of nozzle for making rosette. Not rose, it's rosette. Okay. I'll show you how you have to do it. So first take a piping bag. Cut the tip. So the piping bag should always cover half of the nozzle, not complete, not like full, not on the end of that nozzle. Half of the nozzle should be covered by the piping bag. So for rosette we are going to take some of the orange color whipped cream. Just bring all the whipped cream till your tip. You able to see this? Now again I'm taking chocolate cupcake for this. What you have to exactly do is just press the tip in the center of that cupcake. Okay, and then you have to, from inner you have to move outer. Okay, not from outer to the inner part, it's like from inner part to the outer part. Okay, and for some extra decoration you can do leaves. So it's done. So now moving on to the next one, the next piping which I am going to show you is basket. Generally the basket color will be of brown color, but today we will be doing something colorful. Okay, so for basket we will be taking navy blue color whipped cream. What we have done, we have taken the whipped cream, we have mixed the, where it is, colors, we have mixed the sky blue color in that, this is the color sky blue. Okay, you just have to take few drops and mix it with the whipped cream. So for basket you need a nozzle which is Noor 34. If you see the name of the nozzle is Noor 34. You will see this is the smaller one. If you have a big cake and you have to decorate that big cake, maybe you can take a bigger one. Okay, see, nozzles you will get in two shapes, smaller and the bigger. Bigger for making big cakes, but yeah, for making cupcakes, for a smaller surface you need a smaller one. Okay, so for if you're decorating cupcakes, better you go for the small one. Okay, because you can see there is no much surface to decorate. Okay, so always go for the smaller one. So for making basket, what you have to do is just make a line first. Okay, then again a line from the middle of that. We all know how to make a basket. So by kind of basket weave. Okay, just to give a last finishing, just put a circle on that so that the corner of that cupcake is not visible. If you are finding anything extra, just wipe it out. So this is the basket weave. If you are having chocolate color or brown color, it will look more aesthetic, but we want something colorful, so that's why we have selected sky blue color for this. Okay. Now moving on to the next one, we are going to show you small stars, you can say, or a small flower, small, okay, not the big petals one, the smallest star kind of flower we are going to show you. And for that you need a nozzle number 2. This is the nozzle number 2. So for this again we will be needing one piping bag. Now we are going to mix two colors here. Okay. having a great when you are mixing two colors, better to put the piping bag in a kind of glass so that it will be easier for you to mix two colors. Before doing any kind of piping, always mix your whipped cream, because when you keep this whipped cream in the air, so bubbly texture will start coming. Just put in the one side of this piping line like this. Half of the piping bag will be covered with this color. Got it? Okay. The other half will be covered by some other color. So for this, I'll be taking white color. On the other half, you have to put this white color. Just press it back so that it will go inside the piping bag. Always clean your tip before doing any kind of decoration. Take a cupcake. Now we are going to make a small flowers. Okay. So we'll start again from the boundary, not from the center, from the outer boundary of that cupcake. Hold it, press it. Hold it, then press. Press. Just cover all the places where you can see the cupcake is visible. So this is the small flower, or you can say a star shape piping technique. Okay. Try to mix different colors, because उससे वाइब्रेंसी आती है, कलरफुल लगता है, देखने को काफ़ी अच्छा लगता है, और जब चीज़ें आंखों को अच्छी लगती है तो जाहिर सी बात है टेस्ट को भी अच्छी लगती है. Always try to make your cakes, cupcakes, pastries, muffins more colorful. Okay. Now moving on to the next piping technique, we are going to show you closed star piping. Okay, or closed star flower you can say. So for that you will be needing a closed star nozzle, which will be looking like this. We have already prepared this piping bag. Okay, if you want to know the name of that, it's 265, no?
It's 190.
Yeah, it's the number of this nozzle is 195. I'm really sorry. I just again outer center. Okay, not from the center, outer boundary we are going to first cover up. This is done. So now okay, so now moving on to the next and last piping technique. See, you will find a lot of piping techniques, but we have some constant with the time, so we will be showing some of the piping techniques. So the last which we will be showing you today is a Russian tulip piping technique. Okay, so the name of this tip is Russian tulip and the number is 243. Okay, so we are going to make tulip from this tip. See, the cost of this tip will be little higher from the other tip because these are little bigger one and it will give you a different kind of decoration only. Generally in India you won't find this kind of tip. These are invented by the Russian only, so that's why we call it Russian, and you'll find different types of flowers for this kind of tips. Now in this we are going to put 3 different colors. So first one will be orange, one side of the piping bag. Okay. The other one which you'll be using is pink. Before using any kind of whipping cream, the only demerit with the whipped cream is like if you are not going to mix it and keep it for a longer time, it will start getting air and it will give you a bubbly texture instead of the smooth texture. So always mix before doing anything. If you are doing frosting also, applying over the cake, always mix and then only apply. Now another half of the cake will be pink. Now next color we are taking is green. And the last corner of that piping bag will be filled with this color. Now in this nozzle, the only demerit is like before applying every single flower, after you need to clean it. Okay, just applying one single flower, before applying the second one you need to clean your tip. Okay, others you can keep on going. Okay, you can keep on decorating the cupcake or cake, but for this you need to clean every single time you are doing a flower. Here in this cupcake we are going to start it from the center. Okay, again we have to, what do you have to do? Cleaning. See, I have one cleaned so it didn't cave. So this is done. Now from the outer corner we can do like leaves. So this is done. I've already prepared some of the cupcakes for you. So this is Petals, not done right now, but yes, we have already prepared this one. So this is Petals. So for this you'll be needing this one. So for this you need a nozzle naming 103. This is the nozzle for Petals. We don't have more cupcakes, so because we are having less time also, so that's why we have already prepared some of the cupcakes for you. So this is round shaped cupcake, chocolate cupcake and Petals. If you want to see, I can just show you. Suppose just think this is a cupcake. Okay, I'm just going to show you how you can make a petals. So suppose if this is the cupcake and this is the outer surface, how you are going to make petals. So just hold it like this. The broader side will come downside, and the smaller one will go to the upside, just like roses. Okay, whatever we have done, however we have done the roses, the same thing and same way you have to hold this nozzle. Now what you have to do is like just like this. See, it's coming like petals. You can make frills from this. Suppose you are dressing a cake and on the corner side you want to just decorate, so you can make frills from this nozzle also. See, this is done, but this is not the way you can decorate. You just have to cover the inner part also. So again you have to do the same thing with the inner part. Every time you are doing, you just have to rotate the cake, cupcake. Right now it's a bowl. Again the inner. This is done. In the end or in the center, just make this thing. So this is done. So this is petals, or you can say frills. Okay. So these are the piping techniques I have shown you today. If you want to recall, I'll just tell the name. So this is chrysanthemum, same here also. This is rose, here also one rose. This is rosette, okay. This is basket, here also one basket is there. Then this is petals, and this is closed star piping. And these are tulips, and these are small flowers, or you can say small stars piping technique. So these are the piping techniques we have done today. Is there any question for me? You want to know anything? If you have any doubt, you can ask right now. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed my session, my workshop. If you have any question, please you can write it to our ID. Okay, and thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.